check this out right here. This is a hifonics Generation X that was very poorly taken care of. In a wet garage is where I found it. And it's really cool. It has this card in the bottom. They call it P.O.S. card, and it doesn't stand for what you think it stands for. This is the Sampson model. This does, it's really, really bad that this plate is missing, because this plate, it had like lots of information on it as far as the wattage and stuff goes, and the way you hook it up. See these two bulbs right here, I'm guessing, I got pictures off the internet, and if these two bulbs light up, it's in P.O.S. mode, and I'll have to look it up to see what that stands for, because I forgot what it stood for. All I know is it's kind of like different wiring options and that sort of thing. So I hooked it up to see if the lights come on. I haven't actually hooked it up to play it, like get any sound out of it or any. So as I try to do this one-handedly, this right here, see all those lights are on? Not those two. That way it's not in P.O.S. mode. It says 150 watts on it, and I know it's 75 by 2 at 4 ohms. I just looked this stuff up last night. The manual for this hifonics Generation X is online. And then, gosh, I forget what it is. I think it's like 280 bridged at 4 ohms mono. And then they have that P.O.S. mode, parallel output system. That's it. Wow, what do you know? Parallel output system. And the way you hook that up is you would put a negative and a positive there, just on this channel, on this left channel. And you flip that card over, and it'll put it into the different mode. And then you can run 4 ohms, 2 ohms, up to 1 ohm on this one channel. And yeah, I don't think you'd want to really run the other channel unless you ran it at, you could run it at 4 or 2 ohms, but, and then I don't know if it would work if it was in that mode. But basically, for some strange reason, it's not really bridged, but it's just weird. But I mean, at 1 ohm, I forget, I know at 2 ohms, I believe it's like 140, because I have 2 4 ohm single voice coil subs that I was going to hook this up to, and I have them wired to a 2 ohm load on a mono amp. So it's like, do I want to hook it up 2 ohms and use the P.O.S. option, because I can't hook it up 4 ohms mono. So I think what I'll just do is do 2-channel mode, 75 watts per channel, and we'll see if I get this thing hooked up and running. We'll see what happens. Well, I don't know what's wrong with it. I know that I don't need the remote wire for it to stay on all the time. I mean, for it to turn off and come back on, because it stays on without the remote wire being plugged in, because I had the remote wire plugged in and I unplugged it. If I let go of this, it's just on positive. It has those lights. I had these speakers hooked up and no sound. I didn't get no output. Had the RCAs and everything. I got them off that. That's my Fosgate amp, my 300 watt Fosgate amp. So that's kind of a disappointment. I was really hoping to use this. Well, not use it, but try it out and let it go for a couple days. I don't know, just to have something to do, I guess. Guess I'll just take the wires back off of it, and maybe I'll see if I can get the screws out to open it. I think I know this plate comes off here. I'm not sure about the back plate, so we'll see what happens. Here's the card I took out of it. See, it says stereo or bridge operation, face front of amplifier. On this side it says parallel output operation, face front of amplifier. So I took this side off. It was really easy. It had Phillips screws. And then I decided to take this side off. It had torque screws, and then it had more torque screws that I didn't know what to do with. But I had to take this other little plate off here. And I think, see, it's just like this thing slides in this little channel. And if I was to get a rubber mallet, I could probably tap that out. But at this point, I mean, I'm out here sweating. I really don't want to put very much more work into it. I just wanted to hear it play. And I'm not getting any output out of it. So I think I'm just going to put it together. And I don't know what I'll do with it. That's the end of this video.